Hey, babe.
What?
What's your favorite food?
Mac and cheese.
What? No. You're supposed to say pizza. Go memorize your lines. We are moving to a new spot. We're not gonna live in the hole any longer. We're going to live in a pizza box. It's gonna be really cool. There's gonna be a pizza inside of the box. Hey, it looks like we have some guests. Hi, guys. But anyway, guys. You know when we, first episode, when we moved in to this witch hut here and we said we were gonna remodel it and that never really happened? Well, I have an idea. We're moving. We're gonna put it right here on this island. So it's a little bit more, not quite central, but more important than down in the hole, you know? So I'm over here on the island and I'm thinking I want this square pizza box to take up 4 chunks. And in order for it to kind of look nice and be only in the 4 chunks and not like offset, we're gonna need to do a little bit of terraforming like around here. But we'll probably do that after we get at least the basic shape down. And I'm just gonna put down some temporary waypoints on the corners of where the build is gonna be so that we can kind of visualize it a little bit easier. And so now if I fly up, you can kind of see waypoint, 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 waypoint. The majority of the structure is going to be made out of concrete, just because something that's easy to make in mass quantities and has basic colors. So what I need to do is I need to make sure that my gravel and my sand on our gold farm from last episode is actually filling up.
Cooking it up.
So anyway, I need to have a lot of sand and gravel because I did a little bit of math. I think we're going to need like 30 stacks of just the white concrete, which is going to be like the color of the box. And then we'll put some other colors in it in graphics and then to actually build the pizza. Something that, you know, you always hear other Minecrafters complain about is having to sit there and turn concrete powder into concrete. And just how long it takes to do that. But luckily, I have the luxury of living with the Create mod. So we're going to make a little machine that's going to do that process for us automatically. So that way we won't have to spend forever just mining stinking concrete. Okay, and so how we're going to do that is we're going to go ahead and set up our chamber here to basically convert the powder into concrete. We're going to stick our water bucket in here. Our sand will fall into this slot. And then, oh, I forgot to make a drill. And then we put our drill right there like that. And then we'll connect that up with a deployer here facing downwards, please. We're going to throw a couple chests down here. And Emma's already put together some white concrete powder. So I'm going to put that filter there. And then I'm going to actually, this is kind of smart. Instead of having to power the deployer and the drill and like have a system that'll collect it after it breaks, what we can do is remember those minecart contraptions that we had from the day when we did the netherrack and netherite stuff? Well, we can use one of these and make this tiny little thing a contraption. I gotta glue it all together first. Then when I put the minecart in here and power it, it becomes a contraption. And oh, I think it needs to be moving. Do I need to scrap this whole thing? And that turned into a disaster. Okay, please undo. So instead of that, my genius mind has decided to repurpose the tree farm. And
Achoo!
look at that. Now we have the thing that goes around and makes the concrete. Ta-da! So I'll just leave that going. We can fill in, give it whatever concrete we need, and it'll just be doing it passively. Tree farm will just not be operational for temporarily, but that's okay. So while we're waiting on that, my wife's gone ahead and started to terraform this area a little bit. We're trying to kind of build it out to this waypoint so that we have the complete square for our thing, and it's looking really good, babe. So rough dimensions, I'm gonna kind of mark out with what we have so far. Corner, corner, corner. Wait a second. Is this lobster half red and half blue? Corner. I keep thinking that green block is a turtle. Stinking Enderman placing stuff everywhere. But as you can see on the map, we have our square laid out, so it's gonna be fairly large. And then the pizza box is gonna be open, so there's gonna be like a big flap up here in the sky, 30 blocks tall, which is gonna be interesting. But this is looking good so far. I'm excited. This is a really big project. I really haven't done a lot of aesthetic stuff, but I would love to be able to, and so I'm trying to practice, learn how to do color theory and stuff like that. But why did you do that? I turned my jetpack. Oh, yep, and it's dead. I turned my jetpack off because it was almost dead. So I'm up here on the top of the pizza box lid, and I put this little tabby thing in here that they, normally use to like open and close, like a little finger holder thing, to get a grip on to open the pizza box. But it kind of doesn't look that great. I mean, you know what it is, and it's functional and it looks cool, but I need to figure out a way to kind of shade it. If I, make it darker in the inside, or I don't know if I want to put like the inside be like cardboard color. Because that would make the entire thing too thick. Oh, okay. I know. Okay. So I think I have an idea. So you know how there's the copycat stuff, and there's these things that are boards. And so maybe I can just basically use the boards to kind of change the color of one side of the block and make it a little bit thicker, but that's actually pretty good. We're gonna need a crap ton of zinc though if we want to do the entire inside of this. It's like 1,000 blocks. What's 32 times 32? So I don't know if we'll do that all at once, but this is a big project. This is gonna take a little bit. Oh, I forgot my jetpack's off. So next I need to lay out kind of just the main circle for the pizza that's going to go around here. We don't have all the floor leveled out yet, but I do know that the height of our pizza is not going to be very tall, so our house is kind of going to be more underneath of the pizza. And so for now, I'm just going to kind of make a ring, and we'll just kind of alternate back and forth from working on the pizza and working on the box. All right, there's our circle. And you might be thinking to yourself, hey, that doesn't look very good. Well, achoo! Ugh. See, now it looks quite like a little bit of bread. And we got spruce logs, jungle logs, and oak logs here. They're all stripped and kind of makes it look like, this side of the pizza is a little more well done than that side of the pizza. And it just kind of looks great. I like the way it looks on the map, and it just kind of transitions. And I'm pretty proud of it. So what I really need to do now is start filling in some of the sides of the box here, and figure out how I want to do the shading. I really have no idea what I'm doing when it comes to shading. So there's going to be a lot of trial and error. So I said so way too much. So, all right, so our pizza box is looking pretty boxy. Hey, mister, give that back. That concrete is mine.
And now, our feature presentation
of Colby singing random songs while thinking, in association with Please Don't Copyright Me Entertainment.
Tell me why I never wanna hear you say I want it that way. Gloria floats afar. Gloria floats afar. Hiya! No. So anyway, you can see how. Oh my goodness. You can see how I've put in a little bit of these like reds. Put in a little bit of these red squares. So basically, you know how the pizza boxes, like the mom and pop the the mom and pop pizza box.
Yeah.
Do you know how the mom and pop pizza boxes, have this kind of a pattern on it sometimes, like the Italian Mamma Mia stuff? And then over here, I've kind of tried to see if I can work out a little bit of how I want the crust to look. It's a little bit thick, looking in some places, but and then these are copycat stairs, which look really cool, and I like being able to have like the jungle stripped log stairs. The only problem is on the map they look gray, just because like that's the color of the copycat block things. And then over here, I'm experimenting a little bit with the boards, which basically will allow me to make one side of this look different. So I think this is how I'm going to achieve a little bit of cardboard look. But we'll see. Go away and never come back. It's starting to look pretty good. I'm getting hungry. So I finished the crust, and I think I like the way it looks. We'll see any final decisions that we have to make when the pizza's actually in the inside. But now I think I'm going to start working on the graphic that's kind of going to go here for the front of the pizza box. Just kind of figure out placement, and you guys will see what it looks like. All right, I finished the front picture, and I have not seen it from far away yet. I haven't looked at it, so it could be really, really bad, but here we go. Oh, dude, that's pretty good. I don't know if I like the white. Big splashes of white, so I might change some of that out for at least an off-white or something different, just because it looks like there's holes in the pizza. But dang, the further away it is, the better it is. So basically all I did was I just copied this pizza diavola slice, so it's pretty good. I might throw some orange in there. And I think I made it one too high, so I'll have to move everything down. But I like the way it looks. I love it. All right, so we made some progress. I put in some of these little ear thingies so that when the box closes, it like tucks in. And my wife is working on filling in the rest of that stuff. Basically, these will be like a color of cardboard, and then that'll make it so that it doesn't show the design on the backside. The crust is done. My wife filled in some of this so that we're able to work on that soon. Right now, I'm going to go collect some more resources so that we can keep working on the pizza. So I have begun work on the pizza, and it doesn't look that great, I'll admit. I don't exactly know how to fix it, but I will keep trying. Just an update, the pizza is almost done. I'm starting to add a little bit of green bits in here and there. And we filled out the rest of these panels, but I still haven't thought of a good block to color it. But if you go like way over here, you can't see through the grates as much, and it looks pretty good. I like it. All right, so as you can see, I've pretty much finished the pizza, as well as coated everything in these copycat board things. And I'm actually pretty excited because I found these chipwood block, which looks just like this corrugated cardboard, which is kind of what the pizza box is made out of. So I'm really excited, and it's really cheap. Like basically I can grind pretty much any type of wood, and it makes a bunch of these wood chips that I can turn into this chipwood block. Oh, look at this light streaming in through. Look at our cardboard. It doesn't look as good at up close, but if I go further away, like right here, that is some cardboard right there. That is cardboard.
It's amazing.
Okay, so I really like how all this turned out, but before we start working on like the courtyard in these areas and the internals of our new home, I would like to actually work on adding a little bit more to the outside detailing, and I have a plan for what we want to do with the door that you will see revealed shortly. Dun, 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 dun. Uh-oh. So I really like how this kind of turned out. And, you know, it's pretty clear that, hey, look, it's pizza. But I want to be a little bit more clear. We need to, like, tell people what is inside this box. But we need, like, words to make sure that people coming and visiting from this direction know what it is. We need to have our brand name and then our slogan, and we got to fit this in our Minecraft font. So I'm just going to go with something simple like pizza. Yum. All right, we're back, a new day, and look at this glorious pizza. I'm really excited about this. But I do think that our outside walls are a little bit bare. You know, on normal pizza boxes and branded stuff, we got some good branding over here, but there's normally like tearaway coupons or information about the website, on the sides of the box. So my idea was, since we don't have very much space here, I was thinking I could do a little bit of map art and kind of make some coupons or little sections of information that could be about the brand of pizza, as well as that's going to be our door as well. Basically, there's going to be a coupon that basically gets torn away every time we want to open the door to our little courtyard of a box right here. So what I've done is I've gone over here and made a sweet little 2x4 little white area here. It kind of took a lot of white concrete, but basically this is going to be my coupon that I'm going to tear off. So it's going to be pretty cool. Hey, babe.
Yep.
Look at your map.
You suck. You lost your privileges of concrete.
So we made this super sweet like text here that looks like a coupon with a little clip right here on the side. The only problem is, like a stupid person, I forgot that maps are more than just one chunk, which is obvious, but I forgot about that, and I thought, oh, well, I could just make it a couple chunks and, just take a picture of each chunk. But that didn't work. So basically, it turned out pretty well. I just take a camera, go up really high, and just take a picture like this. And that worked really well. It's a little bit smaller, so I had to cut off the end. But it's going to work out all right, and then we could just use an image frame and size it to however we like. So it ended up working out really well, and I could just take a picture like this. Shink. So Now I think we need to really start working on the interior. So I'm gonna get my wife, and she's gonna give me some interior decorative counseling, and we're gonna go through designing our new pizza home. It's definitely our dream home. Like, someday I want this in real life. Hey, that looks pretty good. I like that. Let me just walk through it. I may still put doors. I'll put doors on this still so that mobs don't waltz in. But actually, I'll take a couple more of these. I might change up the words some and just kind of decorate the outside of it, but we'll do that later. All right, babe, time to decorate the inside. We're putting cobblestone in the crust of the pizza, so it's a it's a stuffed crust with rocks. So as you can see, we've kind of defined our circular abode with the cobblestone walls. And I think this is going to be like the furthest that we'll be able to see through. So I'll have other pillars and stuff, and then whatever cobblestone I'll still able to see, I'll replace. But I basically just use cobblestone to fill in all the gaps and all the places where mobs could spawn and stuff like that. So I haven't really done like down here, this area. That's more of like external terraforming because it's still going to need to be looking like it's actually supporting the pizza box. But right now we're trying to decide, A, what we're making our floor out of, and B, is it raining? Yeah, it is. And B, how we want to slice this home. Because we want to have some partitions, but we also want it to be pretty open concept. For now, it's just this single story, but we will probably in the future dig down and make a basement level just for anything else. But in reality, this home is going to be mostly aesthetic and fun. It's not really going to have that much functionality or any farms or any storage or anything in here. So we're going to have a lot of flexibility of what we can do with the fun decorations and decor and such. So this is what we're sporting so far. I like this dark kind of outlining and structure look of kind of defining the shape and the edges. We have a little bit of detail here. I'm not sure if I want to keep that. And I'm just kind of trying a bunch of different things. I'm just kind of working on the floor in each of these quadrants. We're going to have a kitchen, a living room, a bedroom, and not sure yet. But we're just kind of messing around and experimenting, seeing if we can find something that we like. All right, I'm really liking how this is turning out. We have 3 of the 4 floor areas done. Emma's working on the 4th, and I made this little patio area out here so we can look at the water and look at the fishes. But really what we need to work on now is I need to figure out how to fill this cobblestone space here. So I think there's a couple things I can try.
The neighbors are already trying to get the property.
Yep, the time has come to finally move out of our place. So we're going to leave behind some furniture for the newcomers. We need to take our pet lobster. Can you grab that, honey? I'm going to take down this thing.
Sure.
And we'll probably just move it over so we still have a charger down here. And since we have a new charger in the house, we'll just keep this one down here. Just in case we're down here and we run out. No! No!
What?
Whoa, wow. All right. The build is done, guys. Look at our new home. It has everything that we might need, and we're even going to add some more stuff later. We got a charger for our jetpacks. We got like an art gallery / dining room. We've got our lounge with our living room and computer. We've got a nice cozy fireplace. We've got a king-size bed with an awesome headboard that my wife made. We've got our lobster. I think, yeah, he's in there. Lobster aquarium, just like inset into the wall. We got mannequins to display our fancy clothing. We've got a back deck that just looks amazing with a beautiful view of a mesa. We've got these nice clean glass sliding doors. And personally, my favorite part, if you could just kind of see, there's a couple tripwires here in the middle of the floor, and you're like, what might that be for? Well, if you hit this button, the hole opens up in the floor, and you get launched outside of the pizza. Wow. So this is pretty much our complete build, but just like any typical build from Grian, we've got some back end stuff that could use a little bit of work, but that's a future thing that we can deal with, as well as we can add in some of these, more of these coupons along the sides. I also would like to add a bridge up here from this level. I'll add a bridge across from here to this little island to here, and then stairs up so that we have access to our pizza box even when our jetpacks are dead. Oh, and my wife told me to mention that we have this nice closing staircase just to keep mobs out if they do breach our courtyard. But yeah, that's pretty neat. We also got just a glass door here just in case creepers do go through. But yeah, and now we come to the part of the video where every single one of you will shed a tear. For now we descend gently onto our old house with so many memories. It's been scraped clean of all of our possessions, and now it's been marked via soul torches for destruction. Coffee Saturn, Emma Dilemma, dearest wife, do you have any final words to say to Old Witchy, the house that we first lived in when we first came to this new world?
Bye.